Na mtazamaji, mbali na kuwasilishwa kwa hoja, madai makali kuhusu usalama wa Rais William Ruto yaliibuliwa bungeni pale ambapo hoja ya kumbandua naibu rais Rigathi ilipokuwa ikiwasilishwa. Wabunge wakiomba usalama sio tu kwa rais kuimarishwa hata zaidi bali hata usalama wao wenyewe. Ibrahim Karanja anaarifu.
Will be starting. That is the speaker.
Ikiwa ndio hoja ya kwanza ya kumngatua afisini naibu rais chini ya katiba ya mwaka 2010, mchakato wa kumngoa Rigathi ulikuwa na usiri mkubwa. Ni karibu mchana ya Jumanne pale ambapo hoja hiyo ilipowekwa wazi na mwenye hoja pia kutambulishwa. Wabunge wakitaja sababu za kiusalama kama chanzo cha usiri huo na sasa wakitaka kuhakikishiwa usalama wao. Kiongozi wa wachache Junet Mohamed alikuwa wa kwanza kugusilia swala hilo.
The motion does not end at the tabling, at the notice of motion today. It will go through a process. It will be formally again moved. Members will debate and members will vote on it. Mr. Speaker, we want those 291 members of parliament to turn up here the day of voting, Mr. Speaker, without missing any one of them, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Speaker, you must direct the Inspector General of Police, who was approved by this House less than a month ago, to ensure that when this House is sitting within the precincts of Parliament and even outside and including committees of this House sitting, Honorable Speaker, members are secured.
Thank you.
And even in their homes, Honorable Speaker, they are secured.
Kufikia hapa mambo ya kushtusha yakaanza kujadiliwa.
Not only do we have to protect the lives of 291 members of parliament who have appended their signature there, we must also protect the system. The IG must protect our president to the hilt. Because you know the kind of a constitution we have. Any reckless thug can decide to change the course of history if, God forbid, anything were to happen to our president. You get my point? And there are people who we have been so worried lately. I get the feeling that they can even have the capacity to plan something like that.
Walitaja matukio ya Juni 25 ambapo waandamanaji walilivamia bunge walipokuwa wakiandamana dhidi ya mswada wa fedha wa mwaka 2024 kama chanzo cha hofu yao ya kiusalama.
What we are doing is not a small thing, Mr. Speaker. When Trump was being removed, was being impeached in the United States, Mr. Speaker, you know what he attempted to do? And what can happen here, you know, Mr. Speaker? And let us not fight, let us not begrudge anyone. Because what the House is doing is constitutional, because the House is just exercising its mandate. It's not doing anything outside the Constitution. There is nothing unconstitutional that's happening in this House, Mr. Speaker.
I say this, being privy to the information that I was privy to and you are privy to on the 25th of June, and knowing, Honorable Speaker, that as Honorable Junet has said, we are not dealing with an ordinary matter, we are not dealing with an ordinary man, we are dealing with a black man with a very black heart. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I assure all members that apart from existing arrangements made for their security and safety, additional arrangements shall be considered if the need arises in consultation with the National Police Service.
Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.